Okay, so we're kind of at a crosswalk in a funny spot, but we're going to be focusing on this one, Rua do Supico. And it's this place right here. It doesn't really look like, I don't know what it looks like actually. Here's a tour bus. There's some kind of Macau references too. There's Sao Paulo ruins. But what we're going to do is kind of walk into these type of houses real quick and just kind of show you what that scenery looks like. And then we're going to walk down towards this firecracker museum, and we're going to go kind of meandering towards this kind of woods looking stuff, but it kind of goes and meanders a little bit, but it's kind of cool. It's we're still in the city. You can see all the Taipa Central buildings, the downtown area, and you can see this park right here, and behind me is a swimming pool, and Taipa houses as well. So anyways, let's go check out Rua de Supico. Okay, so welcome to Macau 2023, and we're documenting the city of Macau so you can see exactly what it looks like in 2023. Let's check everything out. Chiquinha, chiquinha, toma cuidado da bovidinha, chiquinha. Do Supico. So first thing we're gonna do, it's on this place right here, which is called like Restoration Street, and there's a beautiful park up there as well. And I think at one time, actually, you know, they have this a lot in Macau. These are like little fortresses that they built along the water a long time ago. So for a moment I was thinking maybe it could be related to that, but I don't think so, because these are more historical. These houses would overlook the ocean, and then they reclaimed it. Oh, there's a Christmas tree right there. But then they reclaimed it and they put all the casinos over here. Oh, the tree is kind of bare. It's nice though. So this actually overlooks like a little ecological zone, but it's gonna get a little bit closer look. So you have all these places to sit all along here, and then there's usually like art exhibition artwork over that way, and then that's the Galaxy Casino. They're building probably the largest casino in the world, I think, the amount of land, and that's just part of it right there, and then they're gonna go back quite a bit. This one right here is Venetian Casino, and then over there is Londoner Casino. That's City of Dreams Casino. Below it, behind it, is Wind Palace, and over here behind this one is Lisboa Palace. So that's the Cotai Strip, and then in the foreground you can basically see this kind of ecological zones. They'll have concerts over there. Up there is Taipa Grande, which is a I'll try to get a different angle in a minute, but these are the Taipa houses. So these are they're kind of museum houses, and I think this one has a bookstore in it, and they have different themes. So there's there's all these type of houses, and then up there you can see this little what do they call that, a lookout, a view. So you can see a view up there of all this whole area. You can look down on all of Taipa, and if you walk, I'll focus on that again in a minute, but basically we have all these type of houses. Sometimes they'll have events here, like there's a Portuguese festival that they'll have in this area called Lisboa. Actually there it says 1921, so it's 102 years old. And so this is kind of the base of our street, Supico. This is called Avenida de Praia, or Beach Street. So one time this would have been on a beach. Probably not a beautiful beach, because I think that this area is more like silty. All the dirt comes down from the river, which separates here in Macau, Hong Kong. So Restoration Street, Restauration. I used to think that was a restaurant street, so it's like, oh, they had a bunch of restaurants here. But then somebody told me that that's Restoration Street, so that's something to do with restoring Portugal to its I don't know what you call that, to a kingdom or something, like monarchy or something, whatever that was. But it was like back when Macau was still a colony of, or when it was part of Portugal, actually. It was a colony, but it's also like, it was Portugal, basically. some different angles of this. So yeah, if you go up in this area, there's a park right here, of course. I'm sure I've filmed it before, but actually it's not the focus. But you can see a church up there too, and like a little park up here. But our focus is this street, Supico. So Supico goes down to the beach street, Avenida de Praia. Praia is the word for beach in Portuguese. And we're gonna be heading right down that way. So that one is the new firecracker museum. So I'm gonna take the camera in there. And actually that one up here is Taipa Grande, so there's like a hiking trails up there. You can hike it over it. You can actually view the airport and the ferry terminal and all kinds of stuff like that. And this is just kind of this little connection street. And it looks like they're really clearing this out. They got something planned here. This used to be a lot more dense with like forestry. Yeah, it looks like they're cutting these down, so you can see some evidence of it being cut down. There's some like pipelines that are going through it that look relatively new. And actually we're coming up to the end of our street pretty quickly here. But this one too. This one was also kind of like a little bit of a mini forest of kind of abandonment and neglect. And it looks like they're kind of they got a bunch of glass stuff, so they got something planned, because this glass wasn't here before for sure. So we'll see what happens with that. You got some tiles right over there too. There's some bricks that are piled up. So I don't know, we'll see what it looks like in the future. Temple, nice street, nice building right there too. Check out all those vines. It looks like the vines are like really deep, right? And they would have been a lot further in. So it looks like they must have cut some of those. That's our target street right here, Supico. And now the firecrackers factory is right over here. So there's our target street. And then we're coming out to this little area called Rua Fernão Mendes Pinto. And right over here is the firecrackers factory, which just opened up today. Today's the first day. And so this whole wall is the firecrackers factory. And Taipa historically was used to known for firecrackers and oysters, were the two main industries here for centuries, I think. That's our target street right there. Yeah, they really are doing a lot over here. Yeah, this whole factory is different. And okay. So that's our street right there. Taipa museum houses, Carmel Square. That's a church that's up that we could have went to. These ones are way down there. If you just walk straight down, you'll get to Taipa Village, which is a major tourist area. And then over here is Macau Peninsula International Airport. So yeah, if you went this way, you go down to Taipa Central. Okay, anyways, the next video is gonna end it right there. Okay, so welcome to Macau 2023, and we're documenting the city of Macau so you can see exactly what it looks like in 2023. Let's check everything out. Chiquinha, chiquinha.